Alright, hi. So we
Oh,
are. You little cutie.
I love you. Sorry, I had to wait for the stream delay to catch up.
Yeah, more time is gonna mean we're actually able to polish this like at all, honestly. For those that haven't seen it, we are working on Mario and Friends 2, which is going to be a really fun standard hack of the Mario and Friends base ROM stuff. Yeah, basically everyone asked for an extension because we all could have like technically turned in something, but it wouldn't have been quite as good, and it would have definitely been rushed. So this is what we have so far. The levels that have wood underneath them are still in progress, although actually now I get to change this to good because we just made the tutorial offline last night while I was kind of just sitting here doing other stuff. So the good news is, in terms of base design, all we really have left are the castles at the end of each world for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, and potentially a bonus level of a dragon coin reward if we can figure that out. As I mentioned, I went through. I had mentioned that I was going to redo the tutorial to make it a little more like friendly to actual players and not just us. So I went through and made each room an actual like explanation of the friend and what they can do. I still need to like confirm that all of these visuals actually work, by the way. I'm pretty sure all of these rooms are good, but like in terms of camera movement and stuff. But if I need to add another tile, I can. And then that takes you back to here. Yeah, one of the main things that we definitely want with Mario and Friends is for it to be an approachable standard hack for a lot of people to be able to play. This one overall is definitely trickier than the first one, but it's because the first one we ran into pretty big time crunch and made the levels pretty straightforward. We've had more time to play with this ASM since then, so we figured a nice clean tutorial to explain stuff would be nice. And more importantly, helpful. So let me scroll back in my plans that I had jotted down for the castles. Oh, one sec.
Hoping that was double soon. Everything's gonna be a headache right now. You can see the Halloween kitty that I put on your background. Oh! You good? Oh, that scared me.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Bun picked them out this time. So, Circle, just to confirm, if I'm working on the Mario and Daisy castle, I don't have to have it on layer 2, we just are working with layer 2 right now as the low priority animation thing. Okay. Because I might want this background to also exist in the next section. Huh?
You turned off the oven?
Yep.
It didn't click, but it's probably doing its cool down click.
Okay, so since I don't entirely understand how to do the randomization stuff, maybe what I'll do is I will plan on just designing, like, some of the layout, and then we can go back in after and add in a little bit of randomization in. Because I think that'll probably be easier. That way I can at least get, like, one of the layouts down, and we can work off of that from there. Actually, let me run through the tutorial really quick and make sure that all the screens and stuff are good. And we're pretty easily able to edit this text. Yeah, I think that'll probably be easier for me to just kind of decide if some parts should be randomized and then have that be built on after. I was having a hard time mentally figuring out how I, like, wanted to do that, but that definitely works the best, I think.
Google sucks!
Shoutouts to being able to hide that cloud on layer 2, by the way. Since this is all layer 2 segments.
No, I didn't mean that, actually.
I didn't do the switching right in here. Whoops. It's fine. We can fix that later. And by later, I mean when I feel like fixing it.
Okay. My grades right now, 108%, 101%, 99%, but like 99.51%, because, you know, I'm pissed that's not 100%, so I couldn't take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm mad. Mad.
I am mad.
Am I mad?
Alright, well in that case, let's move this back to fine. So I guess for testing purposes, I'm just going to put the bars in of both characters, but we'll assume that all of the castles have the randomization starts for it once it's in its final form. So these will just be for me while I'm designing stuff. If the randomization that we're doing is on layer 2, does it have to be on the top half of the screen, or is that just done for this level? I just want to make sure I'm drawing in the right parts of the screen for it.
I don't understand how dopamine is both a neurotransmitter and a precursor to norepinephrine. It doesn't make sense to me.
I would help, but I don't remember.
No, you don't need to help. It's fine. It's just, it's confusing. Because it's like the precursor to dopamine is L-Dopa. But then the precursor to norepinephrine is dopamine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Okay, cool. That's what I assumed. If that's the case, we're just gonna move this all... Oops. If that's the case, we're just gonna move this all down so everything lines up when I add the background back in. Since there's a castle already with the thwomps and stuff, I think I said that I wanted to potentially make a castle with like dolphins, so maybe it'll be like a lava dolphin level kind of
Why is
thing.
this rat brain photographed here? God, he's so annoying.
For sure. Well, we can work around it. Hi BD, how's it going? Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Where am I copying this from? E and D. Let's export this palette, I guess. Use this as the baseline. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Did not like the palette that I did in here. Is it because there was a background? I think that's just the background color, but I thought the background color would be this blue. Let me see if it still does it if I just change the background to black. He gets rid of the fire in the background, but he's otherwise good. Are there different versions of Kamek? Because I could have sworn the one on level 4 let me move around. I didn't set up all the extra bytes just yet. Okay. Should I edit the extra byte of this one? Or not this one, edit the extra byte of the Mario Daisy one then? I can just copy whatever you have here probably. Actually, why don't I just do this? Well, actually, no, I shouldn't do that, because if we want different... Are we going to be able to program, like, different things for Kamek to say in each of these? Because I assume if that's the case, we actually probably will need slightly different sprites for each of them. Okay. Then in that case, I won't touch any of that. For convenience's sake, I might just move in a copy of the Luigi one, I guess. Just so I can test it faster. But I'll leave it to you to fix the way it should actually be once it's good for that. Just as a player, I think I prefer the one that moves faster and lets us move while he's like casting the spell and stuff, but if that ends up causing issues, then I definitely understand. of makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna put the dolphins in the level like this, but there's a chance that dolphins might not actually work. I think we'll be okay because we're not actually using like Magikoopa Kamek right here. But I'll see what they animate to. I think we won't be able to use vertical dolphins because that looks like it's using part of the Kamek sprite. Yeah, and notice he takes up SP4 also, which is a mild hindrance. I think I can still get away with using the short jump dolphins, which is fine. But vertical dolphins might not work. Oh, well. None of them are going to work if I don't put spray buoyancy. I feel like these dolphins are probably going to be fine, because I'm pretty sure that the movements that they're... the two sprites that they're moving between are all sprites that we can just chill with. Like, it's not going to be very hard to replace, I don't think. Can I get away with other fish? We'll end up making this one a potential, like, fish Kamek hybrid room, if this works out okay. I think that's part of the Kamek sprite, so I guess not for those fish. Okay. It kind of looks like I could squeeze in Mega Moles here, depending on what their other animation slot is. Which is funny because those take up a lot of room. Oh, it's probably going to overlap with the dolphins, actually. Never mind. It also uses Kamek anyway, but that's hilarious. Okay. If nobody else got me, I know my best friend, Gray Platform, got me. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It, I think this is probably going to be the easiest way for me to be able to help you with this, is to kind of just give you a base design and then let you figure out what parts would be good to make variable. And I guess it goes without saying, but feel free to erase like anything I have and make it more variable if it works out. I'm just kind of trying to keep consistent with the length and theming of the other castles and stuff. And I was thinking about it, and I think for variety's sake it might be better if we do mix in at least Reznors into the mix. Because I think with the variable ceilings and floors and stuff, we could do enough with that to at least make 2 Reznor fights, probably. I think if we do 2 Reznors and 2 Birdos, it'll be a good mix of stuff. Because then we'd have 2 Reznors, 2 Birdos, a big Boo fight, and the Magic Koopa boss at the end, 2 and 2, yeah. I think trying to do like a different boss for every world is maybe a little too much for the time frame that we have, but I think we can do 2 and 2. Okay, what else can we work with in here that would fit with dolphins? I guess we can still use fire bars. It's the castles and stuff. I was trying to hold back on using fire bars earlier in the hack so I could use them more now. I wonder if I have graphics to work with. Is that it? Really? I was a little worried about that. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to auto-tile the ceiling. I can do that myself. I was curious how it would do with 2 auto-tilers like that, but I don't really need auto-tile for it anyway, so it's fine. It just was a little slow loading. It worked, but I'd rather just put the tiles myself since it's just going to be a flat ceiling anyway. I figured it was just a little too resource intensive anyway, so definitely not the end of the world. That's better. These SMB1 style blocks look really nice, by the way. I don't know if I've told Ham that directly yet, but they are very pretty. I like the one little meh in that song. It's a very chill song otherwise, but okay, that's possible, but it feels awful. So let's just change that. out of the oven, but it didn't.
Barry, why did you start stream before you did all of that? The
Okay,
food was about to be done.
I'll just fine.
I'm just so confused by that choice.
Okay. I need something else in this sprite sheet to finish this level, I think. Hell's Kitchen available on Tubi? Okay. Too many goddamn apps. I have no clue which one of these you're watching right now.
Okay. She did start it for me, just have it there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
I did 6 pomos? I don't fucking know, man. I you know? I have to remember I wasn't working on those headings all day. I was resizing the slides and like making it so I could fit 3 to a page and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like I was doing nothing until I did the headings, so.
Didn't love that flicker. I don't know what that was. I just did not love it. Camera flickers a bit sometimes. That's unfortunate. Oh no, the wrong way. How's it going, Vincent? Good to see you. Just as a heads up, y'all, Bun did get her flu and COVID shot today, so if I end up having to go off a mic or cam, that's probably why. Maybe it's just less noticeable without the background. I mean, I can get rid of the background. I think we haven't... Let me get rid of the background if it's gonna be that big of an issue. I didn't realize it's gonna be for a screen flickering issue. I think we have enough color with the rest of the level that it's fine, but... It's just a sprite that's doing a lot. Magic prob. I mean, without the background, the fire sticks around and the fire flower actually spawns, so I guess it's just not use the background. Honestly, I'm even down to just keep this Birdo fight the way it is, because this is a pretty cool layout for a Daisy Birdo. This would be a fucked layout for if you accidentally got Mario in this layout, though. This one might be a tile high, I think, just because even with a flutter, it's kind of hard to get up on some of these eggs. Oh, you can just kick it up through the ceiling. That might be a little bit easier then.
This is at 76 out right now?
I mean, it did say it was supposed to cool off.
So keep an eye on it and we'll open it up when we can. We're not like doxing ourselves on the webcam, right? Is that open?
No? Why would we be?
Like the window open?
No.
Like, can you see outside of the window? That's what I was asking.
No. It's not, you can't see the window at all.
I just closed it, but okay.
Hi, Velo, thank you. How's it going?
Hold on, I don't know why you moved your legs.
It didn't.
I thought you had that one up too. I need to bring this over. Sorry, my back hurts.
I was just trying to stay still for you, sorry.
It's fine. There's too many fucking lights on. I'm starting to get cranky. I don't feel good. This thing has done that last time. It can go somewhere else. It can go over here. Once we reach it. I can't handle hearing that like click against the wall like one more fucking time. It's already been too many times. I don't have you open over here. No, you know what? It's because I was over there. I'm surprised you didn't open it.
It's because you had it open over there.
Well, yeah, but you usually like to look over here.
Yeah.
I guess you in level design though, and not like playing.
Alright, so that feels like a pretty straightforward but customizable castle. I'm thinking the easiest way to customize it would be to customize the height that this is at. You can maybe even customize if you have to go over or under on this one. And then if you want to like randomly put in some blocks up here or something, I think that would be fine. And I'm fine with this one ending in a Birdo, which would mean that we would have a Mario Peach and Mario Wario Reznor, which I think is good. I think a Mario Daisy Reznor would be a little overpowered from my personal experience in Min 3. I guess I can put my own torch background here actually if I want to. I don't know exactly where it would be at, but it'd be like here-ish, I think.
Friends that get mammograms together stay together, apparently.
Oh yeah, these dolphins spawn a little bit earlier. I want those dolphins to spawn once you're actually up here. So, 1, 2.
No, for real. I'm like, they've been together like 3 months. Please. Apparently 4 months. Oh, honey. Like, how embarrassing to fall for, like, the tricks of an abusive narcissist in your 40s. I don't mean to judge, but I hate Alexis, so I'm judging her. Other people, I'll allow it, but Alexis?
Other people, I'll allow it.
I don't mean I'll allow it, but I'm not judging you. Like, you have to kind of make the mistake to learn not to make the mistake again, but... like, this is just the kind of dude this girl goes for. Like, she's made the mistake. And continues to make it.
Yeah.
This didn't open like I thought it was supposed to.
Okay, well I'm glad that it's done that to you also.
Oh my god, it keeps doing it all the time. Where I'll change the name after twitch.tv, like from, you know, I'm watching Burbs or whatever, and then I'll try to change it to you or whoever else I'm trying to switch it to, and then it just, like, doesn't go.
Yeah.
And I thought it went minutes ago, and it never did.
I actually kind of like the flames in the background. I just need to work them in so they're actually, like, part of the background and not just, like, a line of fire.
Oh, hi Vincent, sorry I wasn't looking at chat.
Like, I figure I can just make some, like, little torches or something for them to be in the background, and it can be a sort of Super Mario Land-esque capital, or castle. And then I guess the only difference would be that all of the variety stuff would be on layer 1 in this level.
control kit on the wall of this mammogram room, and I just imagined a boob, like, popping and milk going everywhere. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Like, that's the spill they would need to clean.
It's not where I was expecting you to go with that.
I don't know where it would go. Far enough down right here. That makes sense. Oh, our viewers, huh?
Oh, I do.
Okay. Hi, viewers. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, there is a history of geography. She's certainly not wrong about that. I've really been learning about that on my stream lately. Why? I'm not sure. Food guesser. Food guesser is why.
Oh, she does a pretty good job of looking like a torch, I would say. At least for now. This little visual I just made.
Oh, I like it.
Thanks. It's part of a bullet bill launcher and part of a bridge.
Yeah, it does look like a bullet bill launcher and a cheese bridge. But gray. Don't eat that cheese.
Don't eat that cheese. I'm going to assume that the fire's just at regular intervals then, but I guess I don't actually know.
No, that's Ireland.
It feels like the fire's more often than this. And I can even darken up the palette and stuff so it's more clear that it's actually background, but... I mean, it is that far, but it's just also more frequent than that. Okay, cool. I guess that probably means that it's underneath these two then, right? And it's just this frequent all the way across.
Dog in the water. Dog in the water.
Well, it seems like Kamek agrees better if it's just layer 2 as like level design. So I'll just keep
Doggy!
this.
On the bed! He gave me your
No,
pets! Oh.
you didn't tell me it was a pity.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't have time.
Sorry, I didn't have time.
I feel like you could tell by how excited I was about it.
Well, I figured it was either a pity or a corgi or a weenie.
No, none of them have corgis or weenies. But Tamara has a pity. The only reason to like Tamara anymore. A pity.
Alright, I really like the fire in the background now. This feels like a cool castle.
Like, how did she put on that outfit and think, yes, this looks good? I don't understand it. Pepper! Oh, they showed his face all close up.
That jump shot for the egg is so tempting, but I'm pretty sure it's too high to get. Ah, she's so far away.
Be yawning now.
Okay. I mean, can you still fall and die? I don't... There is, like, a couple of frame gap between you grabbing the orb and, like, the level actually ending. But I think with where the orb spawns, you can't fall fast enough to die, like, after grabbing it. Because that was pretty much the worst spot it could have been, like, right above the lava like that. And I only fell, like, a half a tile, I think, and it was at least 2 tiles away. I think actually 3 before I would have actually died to it. If you flub the jump and don't hit the orb at all, yeah, it'll kill you. Like if you just don't hit the orb at all and missed it or whatever. But I think we're okay with that. At least for now. Okay. So I guess in that case, I'm upgrading this to at least vague rough draft done. Because that feels pretty good. We also already have the layouts, at least the base layouts of 2 of the other castles. Although I want to change the end of one of those to be a Reznor fight, I think. Are Castle 4 and Castle 7 the same? You're a little bun. If I have some, you can have some of mine. I'm not very hungry right now.
Huh?
I said if I have some in mine, you can
That's
have
okay.
them.
No, I don't need yours. I thought I spaced them out better than I did. Thank you, though.
You're welcome. Okay, so it looks like the Mario, Luigi, and Mario Peach castles are different layouts. Feel free to rework any of them. Honestly, I liked the way they felt. I may end up tweaking them as we get like farther into them and stuff, but I at least like the theming of them and where we were going for them. I'm probably gonna more tweak palettes and probably the end of one of them into a Reznor fight, and then I think we'll be
afternoon
good.
tea looks good. I want those little finger sandwiches. What the fuck? Why are they so tiny? I want to eat them.
How about those little finger sandwiches?
They're so little! I'll eat them all!
I will try to vary up the intro rooms as well, so we make sure that we get different RNG and stuff.
Oh, why would you put it right on the bed? Ugh. Why would you take some luggage that you're pulling all over the floor, that they've manhandled God knows where, and then just immediately throw it on the bed the moment you get to the room?
I don't know.
They make luggage cot thingies for a reason. Oh my god, okay, I'm getting so annoyed watching all of these housewives wearing aloe yoga. Guess what? I used to think it was like a cool brand. Not anymore. All of them. It's all over OC, it's all over New Jersey. No. Are you having a high tea?
Yeah. Trying to not smoke as much tonight.
Yeah.
Also. I mean, we've been smoking a lot today, so.
Today?
Yeah.
I thought I was doing a good job, but okay. Sucks to know.
It's okay.
Stop! They like picked a song that sounded like it had a British accent because they're in London. I can't I walk away.
I walk away.
I mostly just have to keep that.
Okay, so it looks like the fire's not even spawning in this one. So maybe in this segment we actually don't do this fire background. And we just leave it black. Or if I like need to. Actually, we have it available. Oh, we have it available, but it's a lava palette, which I guess actually isn't the end of the world because I can tweak that. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab you to you. Boop, boop. And then... I might do what I did in the other castle for the ceiling and work in this ground again. Actually... this is just flat all the way across, right? Until there? Okay. Since we're working on the Mario and Luigi level, and it's kind of relevant, I don't know if y'all saw the new trailer for Mario and Luigi Brothership, but holy shit, that game's animations look so good. I am very excited for that game. It feels like it was like all of the love that they had for Superstar Saga's sprite work. And honestly, even Partners in Time sprite work. Bowser's Inside Story has been pretty good overall, but I think the sprite work's starting to transition a bit more to the 3D design in this one still. Although I guess there are some pretty good sprites of Bowser in that one. For Mario and Luigi, they're kind of... well, maybe I just haven't played it in a while, because I'm now remembering that Luigi just passes out of the desk, and that's a good sprite. I think we can make this one a little bit longer, actually. At least to kind of match the Peach length.
You cannot be single in a group of girls. They are horrible.
Yep.
They're like asking every dude if he's single for their friend who has no interest in if the man is single or not.
How are you feeling, babe?
Hi, how are you? We're not from here. We're very American. Whatever makes her happy. They'll have a small
Yeah. I was mostly just excited for the animations, but I do like that it's Mario One Piece also. As someone who just caught up on One Piece, I'm excited about it. Hi Donk, how's it going? Good to see you. And also, it was good to race with you guys last night. Hope you're doing well. We are currently working on Mario and Friends 2, which is going to be a full-length pack of the Mario and Friends ASM. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do it again soon. I realized as we were potentially the cause of the disconnects last night that I need to switch around some of the wiring that I have on some of our other consoles to actually hardwire our Switch, because it's not hardwired and it definitely should be. But once we do that, we're definitely bless you. We're definitely down to race again. And as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, Bun has her Bun got her COVID and flu shots today, so if I end up having to pop off of mic and or cam, that would be why.
I know, normally I start to feel it like in the car before I even get home, and then I accidentally studied for 6 hours today.
Yeah, Bun could have done a full
I could have
study
streamed.
stream.
Like, I would have had I known.
It's wild what a custom palette will do to change the entire vibe of a segment.
There's two options to be in this boat. Woo! Or just like... I don't know how to make the sound that her face was making.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Brother's Ship. I need to get back to finishing Bowser's Inside Story, but for some reason, I didn't know this going into it, but Bowser's Inside Story actually has like a lot of microphone gimmicks, and it's quite honestly not been amazing on my lungs to play Bowser's Inside Story, which is a kind of ironic statement, seeing as how you spend half the game inside Bowser's body and or lungs.
It's a weird game, I'm just gonna say it.
I mean, it's a cool
I
game.
have really bad sensory overload when you're fucking blowing into your microphone. I hate it.
Bun does not like it.
No, it sucks, dude. I've literally like looked over and been like, "Are you almost done?"
It has added to some of the stresses of the boss fights. Because the game's hard also, and then I'm like, I better get it this time or I may not have another
We
attempt
good on
tonight.
that yet? Because I can't handle another fucking breath. Or blow, whatever it is. You can breathe.
Yeah.
Just don't blow.
I have to be Bowser and I have to blow fire everywhere, is what I have to do.
Well, it's horrible for the sensories. Why does it look so clean by your mic?
Because I cleaned it recently.
Oh. I'm just used to a bunch of crap being there.
It's because there was a ridiculous amount of crap there for...
Like papers and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you're doing well, though. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, good to see you guys. It was fun to race with you last night.
We'll definitely let you know when we're doing more Mario Kart stuff. I also noticed, and kind of forgot, honestly, that the new Mario Party is coming out soon. We may not get that like right away, but that could potentially be a Christmas gift for us if others are also interested in getting it.
For what?
The new Mario Party.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like you are able to actually be an asshole to your friends for the first time in a Mario Party in a while.
Dick ass bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We have a couple of very legendary stories of our mean Mario parties.
That wasn't
with
from over
friends.
10 years ago.
Yep.
That was from like 2013.
Yep.
Oh my god. Wow. What is time?
In your defense, Mario Party 3 has a lot of very vicious swings like that.
Oh yeah, yesterday I offended my friend in my class when she was like, "So how young are you?" And then I said 34, and she was like, "What?" She thought I was a baby like the rest of them, apparently. I was like, alright. I'll take it. I can be whatever age you think I am, it's fine. If you want to think I'm like 21, yeah, that's exactly my age.
Congratulations, you're right.
Congratulations, correct. I didn't actually ask her how old she was. I'm really bad about being a one-sided conversationalist. I think it's from streaming.
I mean, to be fair, streaming is a very one-sided conversation.
Mm-hmm. But I ask people questions about themselves all the time. Like, why am I so bad about that IRL?
It's because in IRL you don't have time to like think through conversations.
There's a lot of processing that has to happen like instantly.
Yep. I very often walk away from a situation at work or whatever where I'm like, yeah, I feel like if I was online I could have just like erased all of that and said something much better. Feels like that scene in The Office where
Yep, I was just thinking that too.
Michael gets his
Pam.
calls screened, where Pam like pretends to forward him all the calls so he can be like, Pam, 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 what's up? And then get it out of his system before actually answering the phone call and being like, hey Jan, how are you? Felt like that. Okay. So I don't want to make this a whole lot longer. But I do think I want to add at least one more jump to this to keep it at about the same pace as the Daisy Castle. I was gonna ask if it was silver or not, but yeah. Honestly, I wish I could be that blunt about it.
Why did you
probably
round
have
those
been.
both? Sorry, she said that she has a 40% chance of breast cancer when the doctor said 39%, and then she just said when she asked what was normal for her age that the doctor said 11%, but the doctor said 12%. Why did she, like, move both of those by 1% to make it seem further away and more dramatic? Who does that?
To make it seem further more dramatic, I would guess. Screen exits. Okay, so...
Okay, wait, but Silver, I would cry if somebody said that to me, though. Like, I would think about it for the rest of my life. I'd be, like, laying in bed at night 20 years from now. What did he mean by that? How was I that boring? Like... Was I really that bad? Literally still thinking about it 20 years later, you know? For sure. Guaranteed.
For sure.
The limit on that rumination does not exist.
Hi, False. Thanks. I am extremely grateful that we have another, like, 2 weeks to work on this, so I'm definitely taking advantage of it.
Hi, False.
Hope you're doing well.
I just didn't want to talk with you. Oh boy, she getting tired fast.
Yeah, if you need to go to bed at, like, any point, feel free. I probably will not be up too late tonight since I am planning on working a little bit of overtime tomorrow, but it's answering a bunch of emails,
I
so...
worked too hard today.
I mean, you did do an exceptional amount of work today.
I don't have a lot to show for it, but
I mean...
I got things, like, situated.
You got things organized, which is more work today than I thought you were going to get done today. For reference, Bun got her flu and COVID shot. I'm not just being mean about it. I was expecting her to be sick all day.
Like, I would have gotten us, like, breakfast or something. Or lunch.
Yeah.
But usually when we do this, I start feeling it before we even get home. But I didn't even feel the COVID booster go in me. The only reason I believe it didn't, like, just splash down my arm is because I think I would have felt that.
Yeah.
Like, I think my arm would have been wet. I don't know. I felt the flu shot go in real bad. And then the COVID shot, it was like, oh, that was it? And that's not what it normally feels like, so I don't know.
I'm sorry, little one.
It's really not your fault. I just don't look good from that angle.
Hi, Amber. How's it going?
Amber, hi.
Good to see you.
Sorry, I keep talking over you.
It's okay.
It's your street. You can talk.
You're allowed to be excited. You didn't stream today, so...
That's true. I at least got to chat with Talia all day.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you guys, I found a really cool cat stream. Hold on, what was the name of it?
Oh yeah, I need to follow that cat stream.
Everyone go follow this stream right now. It is a cageless cat sanctuary for hundreds of cats that have been deemed unadoptable or are stray or feral.
I watched them earlier, and they were having a cat meeting at the table.
There were cats sitting in chairs around a table, there was a volunteer sitting on a chair that was outside with a bunch of cats like sitting around on the chair, and then a bunch of cats sitting around by their feet, and then there were like more cats that would quietly walk up like,
Oh
what's
my
going
goodness.
on
Let's
over
count
here?
how many cats are on screen right now. Oh, it just
It
switched.
was-
Damn it. Well, there's lots of beds. Look how many beds there
yeah,
are.
no, they have a really fun setup.
Follow.
And they have a lot of like upper level areas to walk around. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should definitely follow them. The only thing I don't like about it is the cameras will like auto move and like it makes me a little bit motion sick, and I wish it didn't do that.
I mean, it did change pretty abruptly when I was
No,
doing
I don't mean when the camera changes. I mean the camera will change and then it'll sit there for a second and then it'll be like on a rotation thing. And it moves like too fast or too, I don't know, but I don't like it. And I wish it didn't do that.
Have you seen the stream Critter Vision? I have not. Is it a similar vibe? That's a lot of
It
cats.
is a lot of cats, right? Like, who knew I needed that many cats in my life?
That's the information. No one will ever know the answer, whether he heard or not. I trusted her to confide it. And I'm telling you right now, I know I made a mistake. It made me feel, whether this was your intention or not, I'm telling you, it made me feel used. And if you wanted to tell me that, I don't know why. But you're her friend. And she's just trying to like you.
Thank you for following.
I've been trying to figure out how to get that many cats in her life.
Your guys' new black kitty looks very cute, by the
Oh my
way.
god, so cute. What was his name again? Nix, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
So stinking cute.
28. Okay.
Yeah, Nix. Oh.
Like possums, raccoons, and stuff. I'll have to check them out, because I like possums and raccoons and stuff. Okay, so this takes you to 28, which I guess could also be a Reznor. And we could just have... Is Wario better to fight Reznor or Wendy? I feel like Mario and Luigi make sense with a Reznor, because Luigi's floaty jumps could be kind of nice for that. So the only issue is that I don't actually know how to vary the ground in here between attempts.
Why did you do that? Heather.
Shit, is the Siri bot just adding the terms now?
I just saw my face. I can't. I was like sitting like this, and then I went. And I like saw my eyebrows lift and my face move forward. Like I can't. That was so funny.
I love you.
Yo, Seribot added a blocked term for you.
That's what I was saying. Sorry
Oh,
about
I
this.
didn't
That now.
see. Neat.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
If y'all don't use Seribot, use that bot. He is a good bot. He's a good bot.
I think I want this to stick out 3 more, but then have spikes here. And maybe even like this. So that way it is clear what you're supposed to do, because the part was a little blind on that jump. Okay, so I should raise this.
I'm gonna really need Tamara to like reconsider her confessional outfit choices.
Like 2 tiles, honestly.
Oh Lord. Letting her leave like it's her birthday. Fuck you all. Oh, they're assholes. The audacity of people on other people's birthdays.
That was a weird whiff of Uncrustable that I
Well,
just
sorry,
got.
it was a very full of air package. I don't know how to describe it.
What palette is this? This one? Oh, okay. Did not realize Resnor's used palette F. um,
Oh my god. Weep. Oh my god, Gina's face.
You will be hearing from our attorney tomorrow.
Gina has a very, like, working girl look going on right now, and I'm not sure why. Oh, and then that's her confessional look. Gina, you have a lot of different looks right now, girl. And not in a good way.
You have a lot of different looks. Negative tone.
Yeah, no, derogatory for sure.
Can't get a moonwalk there. Not sure why, but.
Nah, Tamara, you're imploding, dude. God, the worst thing that they did to Real Housewives of Orange County was bring Tamara back.
I'm just gonna have to download the custom Resnors. Fine.
Should have left her uninspired.
Just get those now, I guess. Appreciate the bonefish wall. It's shoutouts to Circle. It is a good fish wall. I agree.
What? Carmen, what are you talking about? Okay, we know you don't care, one. You don't care about her. Why she married that guy again? I can't.
I forgot SMW Central has their holiday names right now. And Kevin changed his name to Purvis the Palligator. And I was like, who the fuck is Purvis? And why did they make the Resnor that fucking everyone uses? Purvis the Palligator.
Not the Palligator. Oh, that's preference. I'm sorry, I said Purvis.
It's okay. Alright, let's just add it in, I guess. I gotta add the Reznor to the credits, but I think Kevin was already in the credits elsewhere, so it shouldn't be that bad to add him in.
I'm not smoking crack. Is this the season where Johns Hopkins has to make like a statement where they're like, Johns Hopkins University does not stand by like the behavior of Wendy or something because she's like a professor there?
Maybe.
Let's find out.
I never noticed this. This must have been buried in a subfolder I never used, but apparently you're also able to customize the Reznor disassembly to be the Mode 7 Reznor fight specifically, with like the collapsing bridge and turning background and stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't think we need to do that for this hack, but that's good to know that that's even an option. Extra bit being clear makes the level end, and extra bit being set will make a door appear. So we could do kind of what I did at the end of Bun Bun 3 and have like the back-to-back Reznor fights if we ever wanted to, but... Alright, well, let's save this, exit out. We will save that as well. And then I will add... What's the name of it again? Okay.
Like the air wasn't kicking on.
Running Pixie fail? What did running Pixie fail? Oh, because I didn't include Reznor defines? That's fine. I sure did not. Thank you for pointing that out. Try it again. Fix is good. Okay. Alright, so gotta add Kevin to the credits for the Sprite that's coming up for the custom Reznors. But shockingly, trying to use vanilla Reznors just is not worth it. Oh yeah, for those that weren't here in the beginning of stream, we have a tutorial now also. And it goes through all of the different characters. I worked on this offline last night. Oops. Okay. So this is level 27. Which links to level 28. Edit. Insert manual. What did I number you as? 18, 17.
Potomac, they hold a glass of champagne. Like, maybe they don't need to be holding something.
Yeah. I know it's because I'm running off of a layer 2, but it feels like I'm just getting like sucked into the lava when I run off the edge and die. It's definitely just because you fall faster off a layer 2, but it just feels funny. I might spawn those fish in slightly earlier on the other one. Might cut that back by one. Is there a way to push these up from here? I think moving those fish up helps so you're not left kind of wondering what to do there. Well, that didn't work the way it was supposed to. Mayhaps I don't need 4 of these sprites. Also, what spray primer am I supposed to put this to? OE. Well, no, because now there's only one of them. Sprite's a mystery. Also, that definitely needs more, like, ground to vary it up. Yeah?
5-HTP is a tryptophan supplement.
I see.
And tryptophan and precursor for serotonin. And also melatonin, it turns out. I was trying to figure out foods that have good amounts of tryptophan in them so I can make sure that I'm getting enough. Anyway, 5-HT is serotonin. 5-HTP is 5-hydroxytryptophan.
Makes sense, yeah. You can maybe put layer 2 random thing here also.
What the fuck? Check it out. They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. Just drop. They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. Just drop. The fuck? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. Just drop. They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. Just drop. The fuck? Check it out.
I'm confused why this is doing what it's doing. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, well, we might need to table this for now then, which is fine because I was kind of running out of creativity anyway. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break and then come back not on cam and do a little bit of Poke Rogue, and then we'll wrap up for the night. And then I'll be back tomorrow at some point to get back to this, but I have a feeling that the HP of these Resnors is being stored in a spot that we're using for something else, and I think I might need Circle to look at it a little more specifically, so... honestly though, we made a lot of progress today in the design stuff. We touched up this level, gave it a palette, gave it a background, and added in a little bit more obstacle here. And then this one we like completely designed today. It's mostly dolphin stuff, so it was pretty easy to design, but we at least have the rough drafts of 2 castles done now, and the idea of a 3rd one, which is pretty good. I don't really know what we're doing for the World 6 castle yet, so we'll probably have to actually like meet up and talk about it for a sec, but otherwise I think we are pretty good to be at least having a rough draft of a playable thing soon, which is nice.